Time is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
It's here. Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date! And mind you, these talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their new button. My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking. And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season. Hello, Mr. Right. So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by StarTimes Solar and supported by Indomie.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, ANT Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to ANT Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081 46 33 5949 and 070 1222 6282. ANT Presidential Hotels. Comfort and class redefined.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team. Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
It's here. Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date! These talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their new button. My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking. And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season. Hello, Mr. Right. So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by StarTimes Solar and supported by Indomie.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
Good evening, and you are welcome on another edition of News Diary. News Diary is a compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the week. I am Toyin Battery. We'll go on a break. News Diary returns to the news of the day. Please stay with us. In its drive to strengthen agricultural productivity and promote youth empowerment, Ondo State Agribusiness Empowerment Center, OSAIC, has conducted a training on the rearing of broilers for unemployed youth of Ondo State at its Ondo North Agribusiness Hub in Ishuada in our local government area of the state. Adebayo Jegede reports that the program is tagged Adiyerorun.
The training program is aimed at making Ondo State a haven for agribusiness, agro-processing for small enterprises and avenues for both young and old to harness and utilize for wealth creation, job creation, and income generation for all.
This is a laudable project that His Excellency Governor Dr. Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa has introduced, given to the youths of this state. He doesn't want to see youths complaining about joblessness.
The idea is to train them in the art of rearing broiler chicken. For 6 weeks, they will come and take it from them. Then the profit, the margin will be their own. And if they do 1 or 2 cycles, it will not become their own, so that they can now stand on their own and be a poultry farmer.
Representing the Senior Special Advisor to the Ondo State Government on Youth Empowerment and Job Creation, Benedict Bayishimori Bright Eniafe speaks on the expectations from the training.
This project is going to be recurrent. So when we train about, say, 1,000 this period or 3,000, those batches can go ahead to continue production at their respective private enterprise. We train more. So cumulatively, it is just for 6 weeks. By the time the 6 weeks is over, we have another batch coming in.
With sustained support and monitoring, stakeholders are confident that the program will boost food production and create more jobs for youth across Ondo State.
Whoever is coming to do broiler production should know that he's taking care of a baby, because broiler production, especially the day-old chicks, they are like a baby. So they have to take it with adequate care.
I really love the training because I really have passion for it.
And we are sincerely grateful to the government that they put the youths in consideration.
The training continues in Ondo Central and Ondo South Senatorial Districts, as the trainees will be supplied with a day-old chick after assessment, which the government will later take back after successful rearing. Nta Akure, Nta News.
The 15th edition of Chief Dr. Joseph Ogungbamila Annual Lecture and Awards Ceremony held in Ogbagi Akoko in Akoko Northwest Local Government area of the state has identified peer group influence on healthy use of social media by students, among others, as challenges facing the educational system in Nigeria. A university done at the Adekunle Ajashin University Akungba Akoko, Professor Bolanle Ogungbamila, during the interactive lecture, charged all stakeholders to come together to tackle the menace. Omokerinde Igbari reports that the lecture is at the instance of Club The Ultimate.
An interactive lecture with the theme Education and Peer Pressure in a Digital Age Making the right choice for her better tomorrow attracted Owa of Ogbagiland, His Royal Highness Oba Victor Adetona, past legislators from the town and other dignitaries in Ogbagi Akoko community. In his lecture, Professor Bolale Ogunbamila, who highlighted some challenges militating against the education system in Nigeria, not minding the digital age, explained students can turn peer pressure into positive forces.
What is education? The process of what? Of acquiring skills, knowledge, competencies, and the right attitude to do what? To be useful to yourself and useful to your community.
With the report by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, and Statista, which says youth constitutes about 70% of Nigeria's over 23 million population in 2024, the organizers said may explain why the country faces a lot of youth-related challenges.
This year, the foundation will award scholarship to over 100 students whose names will be announced in the course of this ceremony. The OES service is testament to the unparalleled commitment of our grand patrons and the enduring vision of God the Hospital to break the link between family income and educational attainment, ensuring equal opportunities for all.
You don't have to be an Albanian or Mother Teresa, but you can make a difference and realize that life is a balance of giving and receiving, taking care of yourself and taking care of others. You don't have to take the weight of the whole world on your shoulders, but you can lift yourself up by lifting others.
The high point of the event was the presentations of different degrees of awards by Ogbagi Akoko Education Support Foundation to the best students in both junior and high schools, with scholarship awards to some tertiary students to boost their academic works.
You are already becoming an adult, but you are not yet an adult. So don't try to do what others do because you want to be like them.
The organizers, a set of indigenes of Ogbagi Akoko, who came together under the group with a sole aim of giving back to their community, especially in the area of education. From Ogbagi Akoko in Ondo State, Omokende Igbari, Nta News.
You are still watching News Diary. We will go on another break. It continues shortly. Now to some of the news that made headlines in the course of the week. Ondo State government during the week paid the outstanding gratuity arrears for local government and primary school retirees in the state by approving 1,476,000,000 naira for 458 retirees. Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, the flag off for the bulk payment for 2014 retirees, reassured them of his administration's commitment to defray all outstanding debts. Paul Omukago reports.
These senior citizens, having served the state meritoriously for 35 years, are the latest set of retirees of local government and primary schools being paid their gratuities. Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, while recognizing the contributions of the senior citizens towards nation building, says his administration deliberately came up with a modality by putting substantial amount aside to defray gratuity arrears on retirees. He reaffirmed his commitment in clearing the backlog of gratuities from previous administrations.
Our desire to adopt and religiously apply the year of exiting the public service as the only qualification for bulk payment is to make the payment process transparent, predictable, and to ensure that nobody is discriminated against on account of extrinsic considerations.
NTA got reactions from beneficiaries and the permanent secretary, Local Government Pension Transitional Department, who explained the process for profiling the 2014 retirees.
I thank God for Mr. Governor that the Lord will continue to help him
to pay others, and we sustain the state, and we give him wisdom to succeed.
Governor has just graciously and magnanimously cleared our gratuity in bulk, not a piecemeal payment. So we appreciate God for using him.
After the verification exercise, we now have a database. So what we did was to go through the associations, various associations, and then they brought all the approval letters. And then we decided to match with what we have on ground. And that is how we came, to the conclusion that ABC should be paid today. That's what we have done.
The state government also issued checks to support 3 families who lost their breadwinners in an accident. So far, the current administration has paid gratuities to local government and primary school retirees for 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. In Akure, Paul Omukago, NTA News.
Ondo State Teaching Service Commission Board was during the week inaugurated with a charge to ensure fairness, transparency, and equitable posting of teachers across public schools in the state. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa urged the board under the leadership of Dr. Nta Akure to transform and professionalize teaching in the state public schools. Paul Mukago again as it is.
The Ondo State Teaching Service Commission plays a vital role in the recruitment, training, and supervision of teachers in public schools across the state. The inauguration of a new board by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa marks the beginning of a new phase aimed at strengthening supervision, upholding discipline, and enhancing efficiency within the teaching service. The board is also expected to identify critical areas for improvement to further benefit the government, the teaching workforce, and the students. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who recently approved the recruitment of over 2,000 teachers for primary and secondary schools, charged the board to focus on reforms that will enhance professionalism and raise standards in the teaching sector.
It is about trusting responsibility to capable hands and ensuring that the dreams we have for our schools, our teachers, our children continue to find practical expression in sound governance and efficient service delivery.
Chairman of TESCOM Board, Dr. Nta Akure, on behalf of other members, pledged to deploy a wealth of experience in addressing the challenges hindering the growth and development of the teaching profession in Ondo State.
I'm going to strengthen teaching in Ondo State, motivate teachers, improve output for teachers and students, improve the standard of education, and try by God's grace to correct all wrongs in the system.
The event clamors with the formal inauguration of the new TESCOM board.
Hereby inaugurate the new board of Ondo State Teaching Service Commission.
In Akure, Paul Omukago, NTA News.
Stakeholders during the week commended the federal government's decision to remove mathematics as a compulsory requirement for arts students seeking admission into tertiary institutions. In Akure, they described the move as a welcome development that will encourage more students to pursue their passion in the arts without unnecessary barriers. Oluwakemi Ademola reports.
Education remains the cornerstone of national development, and over the years, various reforms have been introduced by successful administrations to strengthen the sector. The latest reform is the removal of mathematics as a compulsory subject for art students seeking admission into higher institutions. This development has been applauded by stakeholders in the education sector who believe it will reduce examination malpractice among students.
For example, those people that they want to read philosophy, they want to go to the university for history, like myself, I'm an historian. Do they need any calculation? They don't need any calculation. All what they need is a little arithmetic for them to calculate the centuries and some other things like that. So it's a welcome idea. And I want to tell you, this idea will reduce drastically the examination malpractices.
For me, it's a welcome development. Since they really do not have anything to do with mathematics, they should focus more on English, literature, and the other things that has to go with their course. For me, it is a bravo to the federal government.
I think our young ones will have more opportunities to gain admission to our institution instead of them, looking for maths or looking for English. Many of them may have about 6 credits with distinctions, but because of the deficiency they have in either English or maths, they may not be able to gain admission. But with this new development, it's opens door for our young ones.
Stakeholder also commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for introducing innovation and entrepreneurship into the new national curriculum, a move they say will better prepare students for the future. Nta Akure, Oluwakemi Ademola, NTA.
Ondo State government during the week joined the global community to mark this year's International Day of the Girl Child with the initiative tagged Take a Girl, Pad a Girl Child. The program, organized by the Ministry of Women Affairs, highlighted issues of digital literacy, healthy living, and empowering girls for positive transformation and inclusive development. Adebayo Jegede reports.
For many of the participants, the Take a Girl, Pad a Child initiative was more than just an event. It was an eye-opening experience that broadened their understanding of the opportunities available in the digital world and the importance of self-care and resilience. The girls described the lectures on global literacy, healthy living, and crisis management as inspiring, noting that they had learned new ways to turn challenges into opportunities for personal growth.
They teach us that we should not be shy, like girls. We are powerful, we have strength and lots of things. I want them to, they should place themselves as a dignity person in the society, and I want the government to provide the necessary instruments for the girls, the necessary materials. Like today now, they share pad for us, and it's one of the materials girls needed. So
the Commissioner for Women Affairs, Dr. Shiwon Samayi, said the stakeholders' engagement was designed to equip the child with a digital knowledge and confidence to achieve her full potential.
We have decided to have this initiative to equip our girls in Ondo State with digital knowledge and digital literacy to enable them, to prepare them for future, to be able to sustain themselves in leadership and position themselves.
Ondo State government pledged continued support to initiatives that will empower the girl child and promote gender inclusion in education.
We have seen a lot of women leading several industries, leading our societies. So celebrating them today will propel them to perform higher at the best of their capacity.
A major highlight of the event was the distribution of 5,000 sanitary pads to selected secondary school students across the state.
I want to flag off the celebration of the International Day of the Girl's Child. Thank you and God bless you.
At the close of the event, participants and stakeholders expressed optimism that the knowledge gained and resolution reached would translate into concrete actions that uplift girls, strengthen families, and build a better society. Nta Akure,
Abuja Leadership Center, in collaboration with Tetfund Center of Excellence in Public Governance and Leadership, University of Abuja, during the week, organized a one-day youth leaders clinic in Akure. Elin Undubusi reports that the clinic was aimed to equip the youth to become relevant future leaders.
With the theme Empowering the Next Generation Leaders, the clinic drew prefects from selected schools in Ondo and Ekiti states, with a strong focus on sharing leadership lessons acquired from experiences.
We want to catch the leaders young. We want them to be part of the program. We want them to be a leader. We want to give them the understanding, to understand what leadership stands for: ethical, integrity, courage, trust, and perseverance.
The director of the Abuja Leadership Center, Professor Philip Dahida, who was represented by Tosin Ademesho, said the program was designed to help young leaders connect citizenship with participation and leadership. Different speakers highlighted leadership traits and navigating life after secondary school, among others, giving room for participants to ask questions.
I spoke about the 5 notes, which starts from agenda setting to policy formulation to decision making and authorization to execution and of course evaluation. If you get these components right, policy failures will be lower than we currently have today.
Participants described the gathering as highly impactful.
I've learned a lot of things. Being a leader is not always about always allowing people to serve you, but you too, you should also try to contribute to the people. You should also try to serve them.
Being a leader of tomorrow, you don't have to use your position to suppress people, but you have to use it to build the nation and the society you are ruling.
I learned that surely stay positive, even though people around me may not be positive, but surely say positive things about this country. I thank the coordinators and facilitators of the Abuja Leadership Center for organizing this program and for telling us a lot about leadership.
I'm so excited, and I learned to be a good leader of the nation so that can improve our nation.
The event closed with a renewed charge to young leaders to uphold service, integrity, and civic responsibility as certificates of participation were doled out to participants. In Akure, Helen Ndubuisi, NTA News.
This is still News Diary, and you are still watching the news that made headlines in the course of the week. Residents of Akure during the week commended the Ondo State government for its ongoing efforts to repair deteriorating roads across the metropolis. Speaking with Eileen Ndubuisi, they described the initiative as timely and commendable, while appealing to the government to extend the road rehabilitation exercise to other link roads within the state.
The condition of internal roads in Akure, the Ondo State capital, presents a mixed picture. While major roads such as Obadeshida, High Court, Nepa, and Ondo Road are in fairly good condition, several link roads including Isikon, Danjuma, Ijoka, and Okiaro remain in a deplorable state. Some residents who spoke with NTA News commended the state government for the rehabilitation work done so far, but appealed for more attention to other inner roads to ease the difficulties faced by motorists and pedestrians.
This road has been in a very critical condition for a very long time. It's up to 5 years now, if not more than 5 years now. We have been managing this road, especially if the rains, if we have any heavy rainfall. This will be worse. So we are appealing to the government, to the governor, to the ministers, so please they should look into this road.
As at last year, when I passed through a road garage, I see their truck working on that road, and at the end, I see that they done the road very perfectly. I will advise our government that should try more, because there's some road that's okay, they won't likewise now, but although they are working on it, but those roads are good, so we still need for them to put more effort.
We expect the government, to stand up and do something right for the state capital in respect to roads.
We should play our own part too when it comes to cooperating with them when they are doing the roads, and when they put blockade, you should pass the other way. We should allow them to do their job.
Efforts to get comments from the Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure on the issue were unsuccessful. Investigations revealed that much still needs to be done to improve road infrastructure across the state. In Akure, Helen Ndubuisi, NTA News.
During the week, the Senate confirmed the appointment of Professor Joash Amupiton as the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Amupiton, a professor of law and senior advocate of Nigeria, is ceased to occupy the position since the return of democracy in 1999. During the screening, he acknowledged the shortcomings noted by lawmakers in Nigeria's electoral system and expressed readiness to inject the needed reforms for integrity and improved transparency and accountability in the entire process.
In the first place,
I'm taking this position on trust, and the people who I'm going to work with, they must also appreciate the fact that they are there on trust, and because you have made the law that should be done.
And lastly, tonight, Nigeria during the week joined the rest of the world to mark World Food Day, as the attention was once again on the need to end hunger and promote sustainable agriculture. Abu Karim Ahmed reports.
World Food Day, established by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO), is a day celebrated annually on 16 October as a global platform to spotlight collective actions and progress in building sustainable food systems. In Ondo State, as in other parts of the country, stakeholders are using the occasion to reflect on progress made and the urgent steps needed to guarantee access to safe and nutritious food for all.
The government is coming up with revitalizing our storage facilities so that in times of surplus we can have them stored in those places. Then also we are wooing food processors to come in so that this one, all other value chains, we can key our people into it.
Experts highlight rising input costs, climate change, and inadequate financing, among others, as challenges facing food productivity and availability. They, however, call for stringent policies, including better infrastructure and improved security for farmers in rural areas.
So farming should be all year round. This is where we need the intervention of our government for irrigation to assist the farmers, because it costs a lot to irrigate the land, it costs a lot to tractorize, so we want government. And also security.
Observers believe that ensuring the right to food begins with protecting and empowering the farmers who feed the nation. Hence, all hands must be on deck to prioritize their welfare towards food surplus in the country. In Akure, Nta Akure Ahmed, NTA News.
And that's the size of this diary tonight. We thank you for watching.